Yo, 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 this is Dungeon Master back again for another Transformers review. This time going to be reviewing Sergeant Cup. Yeah, apparently it got promoted from before it's in 1986 in the movie, it was just a regular cup. Now I guess they decided to promote him, so now he's Sergeant Cup. Of Yes, of the Autobots. And this time, this time around, the reason why they decided to turn them into a pickup truck, I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, it was probably inspired by he was originally a Cybertronian truck or something equivalent to it. Well, I guess it's not real bad. Now, if it was like an El Camino, I would throw it back. And here's let's see if we can focus up the stats. Focus up the stats. Focus! Getting bit. Yeah, at least you can see it, the upper part. The robot mode and car mode looks pretty good. Stats. Where's stats? Oh, yep, stats. So let me see if I can. Can't really see them. Where? Well, anywho, let's get this dude open. Shit. Or say it with me now, because you know I'm going to say it. Let's open him from his all together now. Plastic prison. Yoink. And there he is in all his glory. Sergeant Cup. This is kind of weird. Instead of taping the gun in, they kind of tied it. At least they made it so you can put it in like two different places. One, you can use it as a exhaust thing. Put it. Yeah, like that. It's kind of like, I think it looks a lot better that way. Kind of looks like a Mad Max kind of thing going on. Well, anywho, as far as I can tell, no, at least they didn't paint the windows in. But it's got a little slightly bit of frost on here. The colors, as far as I can tell by the color kind of matches the original paint scheme of the original cup when he was just an ordinary cup. And one thing I think is cool, like right here, this kind of has a homage going on from the original toy design. So if anybody remembers the original cup, when he transforms, his chest placing in his head looks like that. And And no steerable wheels all plastic. It's, okay. So let's get them transformed. And stereo, other than these two parts, looks kind of, you gotta admit, it kind of looks like the original. And I don't really care what anybody else says, but I do like the head sculpt as is. And it does have light piping. Yeah, the IS does have a light piping. I don't know if you can make it out because of such a crappy camera, but rest assured, it does have a little light piping in it. And I think they did a pretty good job on this. Because, well, you got like your arm articulation. He got double joints in his arms, but that's due for transformation. Got upper thigh swivel. Feet are on ball hinges, but they can only go side to side, and as usual up and down, but that's for transformation. And one other thing, when I was transforming them, I noticed something like right here when you transform the cab area and flip out the head and whatnot. These kind of collapse in, so that's kind of a nice little automorph feature. And now for size comparison. As you can see, it's pretty not much of a yeah. I think they're the same size. Let's put them up against the Decepticon, and now it's let's see, Thundercracker and him's basically about the same size. And later on, I figured out that the nose cone on this does bend down, so it does enable him to have head movement. And yes, I do recommend Thundercracker. I do recommend the cup, And I do recommend Cliff Jumper. Now, he's by far my best one to get in pulsability wise. And now I'm all set up for a nice big Cybertronian battle, if you will. You're next. Who are you going to get to offset this battle? Knock it off! I, Ultimate Warrior, will crush the opponents of the opposite team, or I shall crush you all if you do not obey me. Yes, little attempt at trying to be funny there. Well, anywho, for those of you who didn't think I had Ultimate Warrior, well, behold, Ultimate Warrior. He'll be the next one I review. Well, that's been Dungeon Masters, and that's all it from me to you. And next review is going to be more likely going to be Ultimate Warrior. Until then, there's been some Dungeon Masters saying sayonara.